School. We're going to start not with the Army, but we're going to start with law school. And I had the distinguished honor of having gone to Temple Law School. And the years were 1980 to 1983, and I lived at home, and part of the time I lived in an office. The office was of Mr. Rao Patella, Assistant Chief Librarian. Say I lived because I worked there every day from 5 in the afternoon to 12 o'clock at night. And Rao, will you stand up for a second, Rao? This is Rao Patella, ladies and gentlemen. With his family. Thank you, Rao. Rao was for many years the Assistant Chief Librarian. Now, Rao would tell me about an individual that was greater than life. And I'm talking 30 years ago, not today. So what you've done in the last 30 years, I don't know how to describe, okay? So Rao would say, Woody. And I would say, wow, I gotta meet that guy someday. Again, Woody served with General Haig, served in the Army, served and served and served. It was incredible. And a couple of Shabbats ago, lo and behold, Fran Levy and Leon bring this guy over. This guy is, you have no concept who we're dealing about. We're dealing about a person who for nearly 30 years served as Chief of Staff and Senior Advisor to General Alexander M. Haig, Jr. in both public and private sectors. He is Civilian Aide Senior to the Secretary of the Army for Washington, D.C., trustee of Dickinson College, trustee of West Point Jewish Chapel Fund, member of the Bar of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. His service is distinguished and incredible. I just need to say one thing. Any veteran here, and 2 tours of combat duty in Vietnam. And you're here. Associate Professor in the Department of Social Sciences, U.S. Military Academy, West Point. Military decorations to include Combat Infantryman's Badge, Legion of Merit, Meritorious Service Medal, 7 Bronze Star Medals, 2 for Valor, 5 for Achievement. Army Commendation Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters, awarded both the Ranger Tab and Parachutist Wings. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of weeks ago, Fran Levy brings a certain Sherwood Goldberg in here, and he says, and his wife, of course, Susan. Wonderful Susan. Susan, will you stand up? I want Susan to stand up. We gotta give credit to a woman who stands aside, because the support obviously is incredible. In any event, and he says, well, just call me Woody. Okay. And he starts to talk about the Army. And I leave, and as I leave, I turn to my wife and I say, oh my God, that's Woody! And she goes, who are you talking about? And I said, you have no concept. And I told her the story. For 30 years I've been hearing about the achievements of this one person that Rao, who I adore and love, has been telling me about. So in a roundabout way, I'm introducing by way of Rao because we both love Rao. And, but obviously your distinguished honors stand here on Veterans Day. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I introduce to you Sherwood Goldberg.